Someone loves, and welcome back to another episode of the 3-year training plan, where you pick a player or I pick a player, and we basically train for 3 whole years on FIFA 16, and we'll see if we can get them in the 90 plus club. You can see the 90 plus club here. We haven't had a member join for a long time, so hopefully in this episode Gundogan will join. In this episode, like I said, we're going to do Gundogan. His potential is 87. Thank you for Mr. Capitek for suggesting him. And by the way, Capitek, stop suggesting me checking out your channel, because it's pretty annoying when you keep doing that. I'll just keep blocking your comments on the videos. But okay, let's get right into the video. Gundogan starts off at a rating of 84. His acceleration and his sprint speed is all in the 80s. His ball control is in the 80s. His short passing, his long passing's in the 80s, and also his short passing's 90s actually. And he's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's got a dribbler and a playmaking specialist trait. And you can see the trading. I'll concentrate on the weaker stats as normal, and then going down the road I'll concentrate on the defensive stats and some of their stronger stats. So I do shooting with him, set pieces, try and get him better at that, and also penalties I'll concentrate on as well. In the first season he only went up by the 2, unfortunately, so he went up by 86. So now he's 25 years of age, he's worth 32.5 million, and most of his stats are in late 70s, late 80s, some of them. His ball control, dribbling is in the late 80s, his agility is mid 80s, his reactions in the later 80s. His short passing's gone up to 90 now, so I'm slowly getting him a little bit better, bit by bit. But you can see most of his stats are not bad. They're not too shabby, his stats, I tell ya. And he didn't get any more specialist traits. He's still got a dribbler and a playmaking trait. I'm not sure as they get older if they lose them traits. I think they do. If when their rating goes down they lose them traits. But as per usual, I concentrate on their weaker stats, which he's kind of not getting weaker stats apart from his defending, which I do concentrate on the 2nd and 3rd year, because he's a midfielder. He needs to be able to go back as well as forward, so he needs to sort of try and jiggle them about. In the 2nd year he only went up by the 1. It took forever to get him up to 87. I don't know why he just didn't progress, but he's reached his potential, which was 87. That's what he's on, so he's going to go over his potential, which I think if he had the games he probably would have gone well out in the 90s. But in this series, all we're doing is training him, guys. We're not playing any games with him apart from at the start and at the end of the 3 years, which you see me at the start play. All I do is play one half and then one half at the end. But he got a tactician specialist trait to go with his playmaker and his dribbling trait. In the training I concentrate on the defending and set pieces as normal. I know you guys have been crying out for me to actually do a live com. I will start doing it in some of them. It's just finding time to do it, so it's kind of useful me doing it this way. But I probably will do first half because it's just quicker to edit and it's just a lot easier, so we'll go to doing stuff like that in future ones. But I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that, so hopefully in the distant future, or maybe for FIFA 17 I'll start doing that. In the final year he just didn't quite make the 90s plus club. He got up to 89 rated. He only went up by the 2. Now he's 27 years of age. He's worth around about 44 million pounds, so it's not too shabby. You could probably sell him on, buy someone else, train him up, and then sell that person on. And Gundogan's ratings now are all in the late 80s, some of them in the 90s. He's dribbling, he's long passing, he's long shots, he's short passing, his agility's nearly in the 90s. He's got an acrobat trait, specialist trait now, so he's got acrobat, tactician, playmaker and dribbling traits now. That's what makes him worth 43.5 million or 44 million. You can see the 90 plus club, he didn't join that unfortunately, so we don't get any more members to go. And you can see me quickly playing one half of the end game, which he did. His passing was a lot better, but that was probably about what I could see the difference in, to be honest. Like before, his passings weren't very accurate. They were going all over the shop. And his dribbling, he controlled it a lot better than he did the other time. But they're the only two differences, really. And I didn't really get a chance to sort of do any other things. But I hope you enjoyed that episode, guys. If you've got any other suggestions how I can improve this, or you've got any suggestions of who I can do next, leave them in the comment section below. And I will do them. So I shall see you in my next video. Adios.